Welcome to your mid-month August reading. Myself, BroomstickFairy. Welcome to my channel. For the newbies, for the oldies. What's up, my peeps? Couldn't see that little hand action there. Okay, just gonna get straight into it. This is for energies from August 5th, surrounding around like August 15th to August 31st, okay? So, bit of mixed emotions, bit of mixed messages. What I feel for you, Pisces, I feel like overall, for some of you, I feel like there's a feeling of lost or like something is slipping through your fingers. Because in the core, well, in the center of your reading laid out, you've got the Ace of Earth or the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you maybe a feeling of loss or like something slipping through your fingers, feeling a bit paranoid, feeling extremely isolated from your desired girl or cherished girl you have. Okay. At the base of the reading, you have a beautiful card there. You have fulfillment, which is the Ten of Water or the Ten of Cups. This could mean a few different things, yeah? It basically speaks on like happy home, family, and things of that sort. And if this is not what you have, I feel like for majority of you, that's what the focus is on. Like a family, settling down, yada yada, yin and yang, bada bing, bada boom. Okay. You have this ideal vision of how something would turn out and you don't know how to execute it. And those of you who I feel like who normally regard yourself as very spiritual, you may be feeling out of touch with your inner light and out of balance. You've got the Hermit in reverse, Five of Earth in this card, or Five of Pentacles. Then you've got Balance in reverse, Medicine Woman in reverse. Underneath this, this speaks of like the Temperance card in reverse and Medicine Woman in reverse. So, or the High Priestess in reverse. So if you're normally, I feel like your inner light and balance, you feel out of touch with your inner light and balance and your intuition. You're either ignoring your intuition or you can't decipher messages properly because your head is crowded with naysay and pollution. And you're feeling a disconnect with yourself and the world around you for some of you. And I feel like you may be feeling guilty about something that you did or regretful about something that you did. And this thing that you feel regretful of could be some sort of impulsive something. But that's not the case for some of you. Some of you who I feel like who are newly isolated or broken up, you may be doing some excessive drinking because it's weird. You have the Nine of Joy card here, yeah, the Nine of Water, which is a beautiful card, but it's on the outskirts of it. You've got the Hermit in reverse, and then you've got the Five of Earth, and then so with the Nine of Water, which is supposed to be this happy card, having it in reverse here, it can mean a few different things. It can mean some of you are overindulging because water's cards speak of overindulgence or excess or wishful thinking, and it's not really healthy in the end. So for those of you who are newly isolated or broken up, you may be doing excessive drinking to self-medicate. There may be some temporary highs, and some of you may be tired of temporary highs and want a long-term lasting relationship. Maybe spending money on frivolous things. You've got the Ace of, like I said, the Ace of Pentacles here. It's like something slipping through your fingers. Money is falling through your fingers and you don't feel that sturdy or grounded and tangible and prosperous and stable. Things this month that you are doing in the dark comes to light for some of you. Some of you may be harboring feelings for someone but won't disclose them out of fear of rejection. But I feel like there's some sacrifice or loss of money in order to have the joys of something else. And that can simply just be for those of you who are spending a lot of money on drink or drugs or stuff like that, just getting wasted. It could simply mean that, or it can mean a deeper meaning. And I feel like some of you maybe have found someone, but they may be at a distance. And you have to pay money to go and see them. And things may need to be sorted out before you can just up and leave. I say that because underneath the Hermit, underneath the Five of Earth or the Five of Pentacles, you've got the big medicine wheel in reverse. The big medicine wheel is the World card. The World card in reverse. And then you've got the Eight of Earth or the Eight of Pentacles up right next to it. So this could be saying, you know, that you want to see someone, but they may be at a distance. For some of you, a family member, you've got this High Priestess, can mean an older woman or an older family member or a friend or that's in your life. And they may be like milking you dry almost. Or they, with finances, okay? And then with the base being the Ten of Cups, I feel like some of you are really focused and daydreaming on a happy home or creating a life and a family or making the one you already have more harmonious than it has been. Some of you may be feeling insecure because you don't have that, and you may be idolizing a woman or a man who does have something that you want or have the partner that you want, and you may be slightly jealous or you can't help but compare yourself. You may feel like whatever you're doing is not good enough. And if you are a partner, for some of you, someone feels like they need a little space. They may be feeling like they are losing themselves in the relationship and want to do something to feel alive again. But I'm just warning you, Pisces, don't be too reckless or selfish. And yeah, for some of you, you may be separated to a love interest due to work. That can also be what the presence of these are. And then you're feeling this Five of Earth, this left out in the cold, this insecurity. So yeah, due to, you may be separated from work, due to work or due to distance. You may live in different countries. Some of you may be planning to take a trip or debating if rather you should move to make something more official with someone. Or some of you simply just want to start a life in a new country or a new home or a new house, but you don't know how to go about it. Some of you want to plant seeds into a new location, but you don't know where you want to be located. There's travel or distance or a feeling of longing for something far away. Rather, if you don't have someone in another place, you're just longing for a faraway or adventure or a change of scenery. Those of you who may be overindulging, the Seven of Air here in reverse. Coming in the Seven of Air in reverse means like the end of sneakiness, or something's coming to light, or taking advice. So this could mean that you're finally taking advice to someone to getting right. Some of you may be taking a spiritual retreat or looking into doing so in the future. Okay, and then for the Oracle cards you received environment. Your environment reflects your life. Change your surroundings. So this definitely, when this popped out, I was like, that's definitely the meaning for some of you, because look around you. Everything is there for a reason. Nothing happens by accident. The environment in which you work, rest, and play can play a huge source of learning for you. Are your surroundings helping you on your path? Are you liberated by your surroundings, or are you a slave to them? How can you improve your places to occupy? The places you occupy. Perhaps you are living in a cluttered, overcrowded space. Do you need to clear out things and possessions that you are holding on to that no longer serve who you are now? Can you improve your room, your house, your garden, your car? Having a clear and uncluttered space around you leaves room for new thoughts and ideas to come into your life. Take a good look at all places where you spend some time. Change them so that you are happy to be in them, so that they inspire you. If you can't change your surroundings, perhaps you can move yourself to more favorable and nurturing surroundings. Have around you only those people and things that inspire you and support you in all areas of your life. And then you receive balance. Nurture your masculine and feminine sides. Bring them into being. I know Pisces is a feminine side, and you guys sometimes are very passive, but maybe you need to be a little more aggressive to get something off the ground for some of you. And then you've got let your friends help you. Ask and accept support from others. Then you've got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This is a general reading, so obviously this message is going to be different for some. Okay? And then from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, you receive exchanging gifts in reverse. So I'm going to read the prosperity message for you. Like when the book where you first open and it's like, plow! Definitely a strong mind comes to that. Exchanging gifts. It's in reverse, but I'm going to just share the picture up right for you so you can see. Protection message. Be careful of what you pray for because you just might get it and then realize you don't want to face the hefty price tag that comes along with it. You may find yourself in a situation you've always desired, but know you will have to walk away from it or even fail at it because you can or won't pay the dues it asks of you. If you want to be a famous musician, you have to practice your craft every day. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to work. You have to be responsible for managing the money and paying the taxes. Even a windfall bears a cost. It's okay though because spirit will help you achieve balance over time. Another message here reminds you that being only the giver and not the receiver plays out in many relationships in your life where you find yourself in victim mode. This is definitely Pisces. In a codependent dynamic or holding on to a false sense of control. Others may push you to continue to prove yourself. This time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance. Being aware of the need for both give and take is the first step to your true destiny. It's all good and getting better. Not only can you handle this, but you can flourish as a result of it. Then you receive the fates in reverse as well. So that protection message for you. I keep saying protection message because when it's reversed, you read the protection message. Yeah. It is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery, after all. Yet, what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and to surrender to acceptance. Hang in there, life will only get better. Act as if you believe that for the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come to you. Oopsie days. No. Dance, they want dance. What song is that? Dance, they want dance. The fairies. You receive Teom the poets. When Teom turns up in a reading, his presence suggests the youthful spirits and energy abound. This is the time to do exciting things and to tackle projects you've been wanting to do for which you perhaps felt you didn't have the time or energy. Definitely resonates with some from in this reading anyway. I don't know. Anyway. It may even be the time to write about them, but you probably need to do them first. Tatum often shows up in readings for people who have a talent and inclination for writing, poetry, adventure, fantasy, or anything else. Possibly the only thing he ever gets very serious about is his writing, and he will spend all the time he needs searching for just the right word. Speaking and writing with conviction and sincerity and the ability to persuade others are indicated by Tatum's presence, along with an outpouring of ideas. You may also find yourself thinking about romance and deciding that you want more out of it in your life. This doesn't necessarily mean looking for someone new. It might well involve putting some romantic fizz into a relationship that has become overly routine. Okay? How are we doing? And then you've got ecstasis in reverse. Ecstasis, Sada. Ecstasis in reverse is telling you what Pisces that you may be feeling sorrowful or grieving. Remember that these feelings too are a part of the great song. They are a part of love. Don't try to block them. Don't try to deny them. Let them flow. If your song is mournful, sing it that way. Let the energy move. Let it run freely until it changes. It is important to let ourselves feel what we feel without denial or blocking, so that we process these feelings naturally until they transform within us. Only by finding creative expression for such feelings may we complete their process and move beyond them. Life is not going as you wish. If life is not going as you wish, live it, acknowledge it, express it creatively and appropriately. Go through it and beyond it. Find the creative balance between wallowing in emotions and denying them. We can accept and gradually transform our feelings. There is a saying, this too shall pass. It is true about everything, all of our joys, all of our sorrows. Live it and let it pass, so that tomorrow can bring you new life, all the deeper and richer for what you have passed through. I love doing that. Okay. What crystals for Pisces for the rest of the month? Spirit, give me a crystal for Pisces from August 15th to the 31st of the month of August of 2017. 17. Don't mind me. Yes, please give me a crystal for Pisces from August 15th to 31st, 2017. Crystal for Pisces, August 15th to 31st, 2007. Hey! I don't know. Should I? Lapiz Lazuli, number 13 in this book. Let me rate it, tell you, eh? don't ask. Lapis Lazuli, heavenly wisdom. Lapis Lazuli woods of calamities, of all kinds, and was one of the most auspicious stones in the ancient world. I kind of look at this as like a Pisces theme, anyways, because I think has affiliation with the Atlantis water signs and all of that. Anywho, self-understanding. You are an immortal soul who has profound connection with the heavens. Your purpose is noble. You yearn for spiritual attunement, but may be hampered by outmoded viewpoints. Take charge of your life. Looking into past, put your present experience in perspective. You are a lineage breaker. Make the effort to trace family history for deeper insight. There is a spiritual disease. Work with dreams and journey inward and find deeper insights. Flashes of intuition show the way. Open your heart and third eye. Help comes from the heart on high. Enlightenment is within your grasp. Enhanced perception shows what operates beneath. Study or research is needed. Yours is the gift of true friendship. Protect yourself. Attuning to your divine nature enhances your well-being. So yeah, for some of those of you who do feel like I was telling you, a little bit mucky, like you're in mucky waters, wallowing in yourself, that message may be for you. Okay, I'm realizing now these don't have no particular message. What I've intuitively swiped your gut is the message for you, fishies. Message for Pisces in this reading. What is the message for Pisces in this reading? Give me a sign for Pisces, spirit. That's your sign, Pisces. Now, interesting, both of these pictures have like this imprint of these leaves on the face or on the hands. So what you intuitively think, Pisces? Reiki energy, Reiki healing for some of you? Or what you think this one is saying? Is it like a light shining from one eyeball? Who are you handsome, mysterious looking fella? So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think the pictures may mean. Thank you very much, Pisces. Please subscribe if you haven't and shake the little belly button for the notifications. Thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of your August.